an excellent. Oh, you were not on? Okay. If you wasn't in the building, you just missed an excellent performance. This is Vince. I'm here with Vince. Second win. Vince, you did a great job. I think I'm in love. I loved it. How long have you been doing this?
I've been with the band for about 5 years, and I think the band has been together for about 7.
Oh, wow. So what inspires you to do this?
The music itself. I mean, music moves me. If you cut me, I bleed music notes. So I've had music in me for years. Now I get an opportunity to give back what I've gotten for years, and then I get to do it with a band that's phenomenal, vocalists that are fantastic, and I get fans and crowds, and the audience the energy is electric, so you can't help but do what you do.
You say give back, so what do you mean by that?
I mean, like for years, you listen to different artists over the years, the radio, and you go to concerts or whatnot. I get an opportunity to do what they did.
That's right.
Give people music, give them that joy that I got when I was growing up. So I'm loving it. Absolutely.
Joyous it definitely was too. Definitely. Like I said, I loved it.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm here with Jermaine, but I don't know. I might be leaving with you. No, I'm messing. You heard that from this boss mama. This your boy Vince.
Yes.
We out. Okay.
Actually, you can say actually.
Okay. Action. We are here with Tim. Second win, Redmore. Definitely. They brought the house down. Like I said, if y'all was not here, y'all missed a great show. Tell me, why do they call you Bishop?
Well, I guess it's a little bit of a long story, but they call me that. We are one big family, and like every family, sometimes we don't always agree. So sometimes I'll come in and kind of try to bring some calm to it, whatever it is, and hence the name Bishop. I don't know.
I love it. So what are some of the adversities you had to face coming up as a black male leader in the community?
Well, it's really interesting because when you think that that you're beyond that, you really discover that you're really not beyond that. It's just camouflaged, Just in my real job, I'm a marketing director, and sometimes I encounter people who are a little bit surprised that I would be who I am doing what I do, and it's just interesting because I can talk to folks all day long as long as they don't see me, it's okay. But then when they see me, it's like, oh, I didn't know. So, but you have to work a little bit harder. You have to be a little bit more smarter. You know what I mean? And think a little faster. But it all works out.
Okay.
It all works out.
So how long have you been playing?
Oh my God! I started playing when I was in elementary school in the 6th grade. I'll never forget this. My music teacher was Miss Stewart, and Miss Stewart, she was the music teacher. She gave everybody an instrument. She gave me some bongos, and she said, "You play these." And the day I hit those bongos was the day I knew I would play those forever.
Wow!
And so I've been playing ever since the 6th grade.
That is amazing.
And I've been blessed. I moved to California, and I played out there for a number of years, and then at some point I decided, all right, I think I'm going to let this go, and I moved back to Cincinnati, and I kind of retired, but my pastor actually forced me to come back, and he just kept encouraging me, come on, man, come on back and play again, so I came back and started playing again, and I'm glad I did. I'm having more fun now.
Wow, so you reached out and you went to California.
I did.
Do you miss California, or do you love it here?
No, this is home. I moved to California to pursue my dream as a musician, and I was fortunate enough to play for a lot of gospel acts. I played for 9 years for Walter Hawkins, Edwin Hawkins, and the Hawkins family, and so it gave me an opportunity to travel and record and do all that stuff at a different level. So, but I was real young and real immature with it. So now that I'm older, I think I'm having more fun, and I think I'm a smarter musician. I think I understand my craft a little better, and so I'm having a lot of fun with this group.
Wow, it sounds like
a group of folks.
It is you're very talented.
Well,
what do you mean?
Thank you.
You
I'm
are
just
very
trying to keep up.
No, you are very, very talented.
Thank you.
So what are some of the advice that you could give?
Well, as in terms of a musician, I would just say learn your craft. Really, really learn your craft. A lot of times, there's a lot of musicians that they kind of know a few things and they want to do everything they know all at one time. Just relax, lay in the pocket, learn your craft.
You're talking to me, aren't you?
You know, being a percussionist is a little different because I'm seldom out in front. My whole vibe is to add color and add flavor. It's never a lead. So on occasion, I do the little solo thing, but generally speaking, I'm in the background. I lay in the cut, just add some color, add a little flavor here. But I understand that. So when everybody's doing their thing, I'm comfortable in my place because I understand my craft. So whatever it is that you're doing, whether it's singing or whether it's business, whatever it is that you do, learn the craft and relax and work in it. It'll be fine.
I actually needed that advice.
That's why they call me Bishop.
I see. Wow. There you have it. Bishop, Tim, whatever you want to call him, just call him one or the other. Thanks. We out.
God bless.
Peace. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here with Rick Chapman on bass of Second Wind. You did an awesome job. This was great. This was great. Y'all brought the house down. Do you hear me?
Thank you very much.
And you boom, 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 boom. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. So who inspires you the most to do this?
I think my dad the most. He was a bassist and guitarist, and he got me started when I was real young. And he passed away a few years ago. So I try to, it's part of life, but I try to keep on. He really inspired me, and he always told me to kind of make sure I did something else primarily, but have that music just be like a second job or second love, So it's been pretty good.
As a leader in the black community today, what type of advice do you have for any up-and-coming black male leaders, regardless of what they're doing?
It's very important to have education. Education is very important because I think, if nothing else, once you're educated, people will take you a little bit more seriously, hopefully. Whatever you can have behind your name in regards to a title, whether it's doctor or PhD, or whatever you have behind your name, that means something a lot of times, because when you talk to people and they might ask, well, how do you know? How did you experience this? Well, experience, that can give an account for so much, but the more education you have behind yourself, folk can't take it away from you. And then I think along with that, young people will, sometimes we learn too late the importance of the education and how free, how much of an opportunity we have now as opposed to our forefathers. My father, for example, he had to, he left school early and joined the military back in the 50s. And after he got out, he went back and got his GED and went on and got I think he got like an associate's degree, I believe it was. But times were different back then, and he wanted me to go on and get my education. I only have a bachelor's. I shouldn't say only, but I do have a bachelor's degree. But I did go further in education, and I hope that my children will go even further.
So what exactly was your degree in?
Business, marketing, and management. And I have two degrees in business. So.
Wow, that is amazing. So your most inspirational individual was your father?
In terms of the music, in terms of playing, he got me started and encouraged when I was real young, and he had me playing even when I didn't want to play. There were times I wanted to play ball or play out in the street with the kids and everything. He had some buddies that would come over to the house, and they had these little free jam sessions. And you can't get that nowadays with cats. They're usually too busy, all that kind of stuff. But these guys, this was back in like the very early 70s, So times were a lot different then. But we did a lot of, did some Motown, mostly gospel music, quartet music. I grew up on that Southern quartet stuff.
So the job as a father is very important to you, obviously.
Oh yes, it's very important to me. I try to lead by example. I try to share with them and impart with them whatever I can. And more than anything, I want them to know that I love them, and I'm a big part of their lives, just like they're a big part of my life. My dad, before he passed away, he was a big part of their lives too. And bottom line is, they know who their daddy is.
That's right. I love it. I'm loving this band.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Second Wind, Redmore. We're out. Thank you.
All right.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you so much.
was incredible.
Once again, we are here, but we're here with Myra, the beautiful Myra. Oh, you are so sweet. Thank you very much. I'm loving what you do. I've heard so many things about Second Wind. What keeps your group together as a whole?
I think humor. It is. You have to have a sense of humor to be around the same people for so long and so often. But no, we really do have good chemistry. We're a family. We do all the things families do. We love hard, play hard. That's all of that.
That's
yeah.
Right. So who is most inspiring in your life?
That is a good question. Who inspires me?
Yes, ma'am.
I don't feel prepared to answer this question. Who inspires me?
It can even be, I don't know, a leader of the community. It doesn't necessarily have to be somebody close to you.
You know what, though? I do have a passion for community, and actually my day job is in community service work. And so I have some wonderful mentors out there. I would say the board of the Hope House, Carla Messer. I'm on the board of a homeless shelter.
Wow.
She inspires me, and I would say Monica Ways, the director of community engagement in Miami University's Oxford campus, inspires me. Really strong women. They're intelligent, and they do a lot to build community. Those kinds of people inspire me.
Great. And what type of advice do you have for the up-and-coming leaders of the community, the black leaders specifically, females?
I would say always be authentic, always be real, and promote health and healing in the African American community. We need to be a healthy people, to be a strong people, and to be there for each other.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Second Wind. Peace. Thanks. Let me know. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here with the infamous Edwin. How you doing today?
I'm doing wonderful.
Y'all did a wonderful show. I was
you.
enjoying it. I heard so much about your shows, and I was not able to see you perform before, but now I am, and I am loving it, and I'm coming back for more. Definitely. Let me ask you this. As a black, strong male leader in the community, what type of advice do you have for the younger ones coming up?
Well, to be the best leader, you got to have some people who will follow you, but you got to be a good follower yourself. You got to be able to take good instructions. You got to be able to respect those that are leading you, and as you do that, you'll find other people who will follow you as well.
That's right. Now, who exactly inspires you in your life?
My mom. My mom inspires me. She's the one who got me playing the piano. I didn't even know I wanted to play piano. Now it has paid off, and I'm years later, over 30-some-odd years later, I'm still playing piano.
That it definitely did. You were doing your thing. I'm like, what, 4 of them? 4 of them, ladies and gentlemen. That's a great thing, really. How long have you been doing this?
I have been playing now for about 36 years.
Whoa, wait a minute, hold on. You don't, well, no. I'm not going to ask your age because I'm not going to do that, but no, it does not look nothing like that. Wow. How do you keep yourself maintained?
Well, I try to live right, try to stay out of the way of big trucks. And
right.
Yeah, I try to take care of myself, exercise.
I love it.
Things like that.
I love it. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Second Wind.
Appreciate it.
We're out. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Okay. Let me know when we're ready. Okay. We are here at the Redmore once again. Second Wind, they blew it out. Man, we had a full house. It was a great thing. You all did a great job.
Thank you so much.
Definitely.
Thank you.
So what keeps you inspired as an artist?
As an artist, I believe what keeps me inspired is just me giving back and just giving my gift. As I would to God, I would give it to people as well, and I just want to give people an experience to just love the experience of music and just love to come out and enjoy music. We need people that listen to music, that enjoy listening to music, and we love playing it. That's what keeps us going. That's what keeps us inspired. That's what keeps us moving, is you guys. That we love it. We love what we do.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So how long have you been playing?
I've been playing for about 16, 17 years or so. Probably about 17 years this year. And I started with many nights of just being frustrated, but it's just something I love to do, something I'm passionate about.
And I believe when you're passionate about something, it doesn't matter how long it takes, it's going to get done regardless. So,
when you were going through those adversities, what type of adversities did you have to face first and foremost? Being a black male in the community, coming up, trying to play an instrument, going through different adversities.
I think my main adversity was actually around my peers, because I mean, you know, there's no worse critic than your peers, and you know, everyone is like kind of listening, trying to get that edge, trying to get that sound, trying to get, you know, just get everything right, and it's like you're trying to make sure you're on top of things, make sure that you're studying, make sure that, you know, you're on top of all the different, like, you know, modes and scales, and, you know, all the melodies and all the things that, you know, that music makes. You know, you just want to make sure that you're on top of so many things. So I believe the main adversity was actually the approval of your peers. But I believe once you get beyond the approval and just play music out of your heart, out of your soul, I believe that's what really like takes you over the edge and what really puts you among the stars. I mean, you really don't even worry about your peers. You just go for it and you just have fun and you just love what you do. So I mean, if you're passionate about it, hey, it's all good.
It shows. It really shows. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. Thank you. There you have it, second win. Yeah. If you are not in the building, where are you at? Once again, we are at the Redmore. We are with Second Win. We have Marla with us. How you doing, Marla? Fabulous. This turned out very nice. I loved it. I keep hearing so many things about Second Win, and I've always wanted to come see him perform. And I loved it. Y'all had me out there doing the booty. Yeah. Doing the fight. You know what I'm saying? Hey. Yeah, that's what's up. So what inspires you to do this, Miss Lady?
Music. The love of music. Loving people, loving music, loving to do things in a tasteful manner that encourages people to have fun and let loose and be free for a minute. Life is so stressful.
That's right.
So many healing properties in music. So if I can be a part of allowing somebody to just relax for a minute in a tasteful manner,
I know that's right.
then I'm all for it. Let the party go on.
That's right. Well, what advice do you have to the younger ladies that want to do what they love to do, and what they're passionate to do? No matter if it's singing, no matter whatever it is, playing an instrument, dancing, making movies, whatever it is. What type of advice do you have for them?
My main advice would be to make whatever you do be good to the atmosphere, to whatever you're doing, your community, your life. Let it be inspiring, first to yourself, so that you can inspire others through whatever your art form is. Create, deposit positivity into the atmosphere. All this negativity is over. It's over. It's done with. Create positive atmosphere and energy, so that it'll come back to you full circle. It works that way.
That's definitely right. And as a black leader today in our community, also, who inspires you the most?
Jesus Christ, number one. Right. That's my main inspiration. But people like Whitney Houston, that can come back from adversity and do something good. People like Mary J. Blige, who have been through it all, but still have that drive to push forward. In certain instances, that's been my life. I've been through it all, but I still have a drive to put a smile on my face and a smile on the faces of others.
I know that's right. You say adversities. What type of adversities have you had to face, Miss Lady, and overcome?
Well, I'm overcoming still every day. I'm a single mother. I have been in trouble with the law in a former life. Thank God I've been redeemed from those things. But I can come back because of what I speak into myself first.
That's right.
So,
that's right. That's all about that self-love, too. That's right. That's inspiration in Jesus Christ, first and foremost. Yes. I'm loving it, girl. I'm loving everything I'm hearing. Good. There you have it. Second Win, all about love, peace, and happiness. Wow. We out. With Aretha Chapman, ladies and gentlemen, Second Win. Like I said, we are at the Redmore. You missed a show, man. Aretha, you were great. I was like, I'm making the faces. You know what I'm saying? I can't sing. You feel me? But you were awesome. Let me ask you, what inspires you as a black leader in the community today?
Well, I believe that first and foremost, Jesus Christ is the center, and without Him, we are absolutely nothing. If you have the Lord in your life, you're to be a light. So He is my inspiration, really. And I just realized that the light within me needs to shine forth for the community to be healthy, to be whole, to be wholesome. So that is my inspiration, really. He's the wind beneath my wings.
I love it. I love it. And then, so who inspires you the most?
Let's see, musically, I would have to say Yolanda Adams. Yolanda Adams is, I think she's just a fantastic vocalist, and she's just an incredible woman, just a strong black woman. So she's very inspirational to me.
And you appear to be surrounded by a lot of strong black women.
Yes.
Who inspires you that is actually around you?
Locally, my sisters. I have 3 phenomenal, black, strong, talented, educated sisters, and they are my inspiration. They're educated, they're smart, they're beautiful, they're successful, so I look to them a lot for encouragement, for inspiration, and they're always there whenever I need them, so I appreciate them.
I love it. I love it. Girl, you looking gorgeous. Look at that. Looking gorgeous today. I was like, wow, you was doing your thing. I love it, girl. Give me a hug. Give me some. Give me some. There you go. Second win, y'all. We out. You know you missing a party when we got Councilwoman Yvette Simpson in the building. Where are you at? Come on now, guys. It is. We having a ball out here. Are you having a nice time? I'm having a wonderful time. Just got done doing the cha-cha slide. Great night. That is really, really wonderful. Listen, late congratulations are in order. Congratulations so much. It is an honor doing this interview with you because we need black females to come and stand their ground. And I have a question for you. Yes, ma'am. What inspires you? You know, I think the great citizens of Cincinnati, they are in need, but they do not give up. Our young people who just have such a bright future, the opportunity that's available to us inspires me to go to work every single day, and I love it. Great. What are some of the adversities you had to overcome that some of these young black females might have to overcome? And what type of advice could you give to these young black females? Well, I was raised in poverty. I talk about that a lot. I don't want to hide that from people. First in my family to go to college, raised by my grandmother, which was a strong foundation, but I didn't have my mother or my father with me. And so those were some of the challenges. Of course, being raised in a community with drugs and crime. And thank God for education. I was able to overcome it, and I want to tell young people you can be and do whatever you want to be and do in this world. That is great. It has been a great honor. Who inspires you the most? You know, I think there are a lot of just kind of big heroes out there, like, of course, the Oprahs and the Michelle Obamas, but really just the everyday people, the librarian, the counselor, the people who are in our lives every day. I have a mentor who's been in my life since I was 14. She is my inspiration. She's been there for me, and I love her every day. That is what I'm talking about. Yvette Simpson, there you have it. I am so glad. Thank you so much. So much. Thank you. We out. Good evening. This is Shawnna Johnson with Sovereign Class Media Publications. I am here with the first black woman who touched down on Channel 9 News. Could you tell me a little bit about your background, yourself, and what you've just recently accomplished?
Well, first of all, on last Thursday, I was honored as Woman of the Year. I'm quite honored for that, and I'm so happy I just can't express. I was the first Miss Cincinnati, and then I went to California and became Miss California to the Biltmore Hotel in Los Angeles. And I have been working at Channel 9 for 37 years, under 10 managers.
So you were the first black woman to actually touch base. So how did that feel? That had to have been an accomplishment.
It has been, but it's a great place to work, and I've enjoyed myself so very much. And every manager I have had, they have all been wonderful. And I was in the Beverly Hills fire, and I lost my voice for 3 months and couldn't talk above a whisper. And this play relates a lot of the background of what I have been doing as a jazz singer, rhythm and blues, and all of that until God touched me and my life and my voice. I asked him if he would give me back my voice, that I would sing nothing but sacred music. So now I'm so proud that I received the doctoral degree June the 5th. in singing sacred music. And I sing all over the United States. And for even Reverend Fred Shuttlesworth, I went to his funeral, and I have been doing concerts at his church, Greater New Life Baptist Church, for 26 straight years. For the First Baptist Church of Mount Auburn, I have been doing 23 straight years of concerts. St. Stephen's AME Church, 21 straight years. So you see, I have really been singing since I gave my life to the Lord. And I will tell you, as I could relate to what was going on in the play tonight, because I have known people who have been encountered with that kind of a situation with a family.
Right.
But it only takes God to bring you back together and put you together again. So I always say, no matter what you're going through, God is right there in the midst of it all.
That's right.
I know what has happened with me. I give God my total praise. And as I say, give me my flowers while I'm still able to see and smell them. Because without God, there is nothing I could do or be. But with God, all things are possible. And you can do and be what you want to be. I sang on the Good Morning America. Oh, what a beautiful morning, nationally. I sang in Toronto, Canada, and I was nominated for the International Gospel of Music Hall of Fame. So you see, God is just good in my life. I give him my total praise. And still glad to be on top of the ground, and the ground not on top of me, because there were 157 people that died in that fire. So I know that God had a hand on me, and he still keeps me in his care. And I just love him with all my heart. There's nothing like serving the Lord.
That's definitely right.
First Baptist Church of Walnut Hills. Have been there since 1962, and my pastor is Reverend Keith Turner. And you're talking about somebody who can pick them up and lay them down, filled with the Holy Spirit. He is quite a pastor.
Wow.
And
wow, that's an amazing.
It's so nice of you to ask me for the interview, and I'm glad I could do it for you.
Okay, and if you see, if there were any young ladies or minorities out there that needed some sort of inspiration, what would you give them? What would you tell them?
First, put Christ in your life. And do all things, no matter what you're going through. It seems like there's no hope, no way out. There's always a way out with God. And if you put him in your life, if you just say, God, I believe in you, believe that your son died on the cross, and say, God, whatever it is I'm going through, only you can make the way. Because you trust in him, believe in him, and with God all things are possible, and only what you do for Christ will last.
That's an amazing story, definitely. I do have one last question. What are some of the adversities you had to get over accomplishing being the first black woman to ever touch base on Channel 9 News?
Well, I give a lot of the credit to Dr. Martin Luther King, and especially to Reverend Shuttlesworth, knowingly that he has meant a great deal in my life. He instructed me what I could do to be, as my grandmother said, you can be what you want to be.
Right.
You can do what you want to do. Only let God know what it is, and he will make a way. If you make one step, he will make two. I made the first step to go there. I didn't know whether I would get hired or not, but I was hired, and I've been there for 37 years. And I'm just happy as I can be to know that I have paved the way for so many other blacks that came there, and anchor men and women, both black and white, that I have talked to them while I was there to tell them just what I'm telling you, as I would say to any young person trying to make it in life. You can do it, and you can make it. As I say to you, you're beautiful. God made you that way. And you just keep doing what you're doing. And with God, as I said before, all things are possible. Nothing is impossible when you have Christ in your life.
There we have it. We have an inspirational story from a black, accomplished woman here. Very inspirational. This is just great. So thank you so much for your time. It's been a blessing having you here. What did you think about the play, though?
The play was beautiful because it's in many ways educational. I know Bobby Hilton, he's the pastor of the church, that he can sing, and the song, he says, God did that thing. And it's one of my favorite songs. And Reverend Cousins, I know him, and my good friend of mine is Lincoln Ware, and I always tease him about his bald head.
Yeah, he's a great leader, too. He is a great man.
He is, and he's inspirational to the young people, and he's always doing great things in this community. And I want to be just like Lincoln when I grow up.
That's funny. I think you're an accomplished woman. Amazing story. Thank you so much. This is Sovereign Class